the table of values. Okay, suppose we have the given equation f of x equals x squared. And then the commonly used table of values, we have negative from negative 2 to positive 2. Okay. So how can we get our range coordinates? Okay, reviewing our previous lessons, when we solve, how can we get our y coordinates or our range? Can I have, yes, Ace?
Substitute, miss. Substitute the x value.
Very good. So we need to substitute what?
Negative 2 to positive 2 to the x value.
What do you call negative 2? These are?
The x values.
Okay, the values of our x. So all we have to do to our y coordinates, we have to substitute the values of our x. Okay, so if our x will be negative 2, what do you think of our y coordinate? Can I have Sid?
I miss.
Lumusbog. Duha mo nag-isip. Sorry. Okay. Yes, Sid? What do you think will be our y? If our x is negative 2. It's, again, Sid?
4, miss.
Positive 4. Very good. Okay, how about if our x is negative 1? Substitute again to our equation. So you will have negative 1 squared. There is yes, here.
Positive 1, miss.
Very good. How about if the x is 0? Yes, Sarah?
0, miss.
Very good. How about if the x is 1? Negative 1. Yes, Jim Wells.
1, miss.
Okay, very good. It's 1. And then for 2 squared? Yes, Princess?
Positive 4, miss.
Positive 4. Okay, very good. Now, if you're going to graph this one, your coordinates will be negative 2, 4, negative 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. Okay, now to have its reflection, so we will be having the equation negative f of x equals negative x squared. Okay, so again, use the table of values to graph its reflection. Okay, so substitute all the values of x. So we will be having, okay, by the way, this is negative x squared. Okay, there's a negative sign on this part. So your equation be negative f of x is equals to negative x, negative quantity of x squared. Okay, so substitute it to your equation. So you will be having negative times the quantity of negative 2 squared. So what could be the result? Okay. Yes, Gian. Virano.
Negative 4, miss.
Negative 4. Very good. Okay, how about if x is negative 1? Yes, Princess Lorraine.
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Very good. And then how about if x is 0? So you will have negative times the quantity of zeros. Could be the answer. Can I have Ashley?
0, miss.
11. 0. Okay, take note. Grade 11. 0 is a neutral number. Okay, so dili ta mag-negative 0 diri ha. Okay, answer is a 0. Okay, and then how about if x is 1? On the other hand, and I have PJ. Chua.
-1, miss.
Okay, very good. It's -1. Okay, and the last one? Negative times the quantity of 2 squared. Yes, Marna.
-4, miss.
-4. So the values of your graph will be -2, -4, -1, -1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 2, -4. Now, if you're going to graph this one, so you need to graph it too. The original equation, the graph of the original equation, and the graph of its reflection. So it will look this. So the blue graph, this is your original, and then the orange, this is your reflection. Okay. So let me erase first. Okay. So this is a reflection about the x-axis. Okay, for the y, it's the same process. So you use again the table of x and substitute it to your equation. Okay. So go back to our table of values here. If you will get the question about the x-axis, so all you have to do is negate your y-axis. Okay, so you use the original coordinates and then just have the opposite sign of your y coordinates. So that's the shortcut on graphing your equations or functions. Okay. So by the way, the questions about reflection of a function of none so far. Okay. Now, since you don't have questions about reflection, we will proceed to the next subtopic of and functions. Okay, so what is even? Okay. Big knowledge about mathematics. What is even? Yes. What is even? Yes, Dominic.
Miss, ang even kay any number divided can be divided by 2.
Yes, very good. And how about the odd?
Numbers that cannot be divided by 2 and like always have one extra.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that's exactly our even and odd numbers. Okay, same goes by with our even and odd functions. Okay, so let's have first the even function. Even function states that a function f is even if for all in the domain of f of x, f of negative x equals to f of x. And the graph of an even function symmetric with respect to the y-axis. Okay. And then for odd function, okay, please read. Can I have Christelle? For odd functions. Christelle? Okay. Okay, let's have another na lang. Can I have Rain Ann? Please
Dungog ako,
read.
miss. Dungog ako, miss.
Yes. Yes.
A function f is odd if for all x in the domain of f is f of negative x equals negative f of x.
And then for its graph,
The graph of an odd function is symmetric with respect to the origin.
okay, so in short, if we're going to identify if a function is an even or an odd function, so we need to negate or make our x be negative. So only the x variable. And then if the result is the same with the original equation, then it is even. And then if the result, if opposite sign of its original equation or function, then your function is odd. Okay, for example, let's try to solve this equation or function. So we will have f of x is equals to x cubed minus 6x rather. Okay, so to identify if it is even or odd, all we have to do is make our x variable negative. Okay, so we will be having f of negative x is equals to negative x cubed minus 6 times negative x. And then let's simplify this. Okay, so we will have here negative x cubed. So what could be the result? Negative x times negative x times negative x. Okay, so what could be the result? Pulvera. Liza, can you hear me?
Your question is, would you also regarding the jurisdiction, you know, also the vendors like the account
Okay. Sige, let's call another student. Can I have Kizea Gonzalez? What's the answer?
Negative x.
Negative x only? What will happen if we're going to multiply a variable with exponents?
I add exponent.
Okay, we need to add its exponent. So what could be the answer?
yes or no?
3 minutes.
Kizea? Okay, it's negative x. Wala ganina.
Negative
Okay,
x.
so the answer is negative x cubed. Okay, and then what is negative 6 times negative x?
Do you think if we're trying to
Ako dito.
Yes, Jimwell.
Sa general
Positive 6
What is
x, miss.
negative 6 times negative x? Okay, very good. It's positive 6x because negative times negative is positive. Now, try to evaluate our answer. Is it the same with our original equation?
No.
Okay, try to compare our answer and its original equation. Something answer.
Yes, what if
Okay, do not answer in chorus. Daghan kay mustanan. Yes, Nicole.
It is not the same, miss. So, therefore, it is an odd function.
Ay, wait, naalagi Ecclesiastes.
Hi, miss.
Hindi. Miss, bulig ni Miss.
Taron,
Three sections
na
ra ko
judoy.
rin.
Morning.
Ikaw taron na judoy.
Hi.
Sige, that's okay. Sige, Nicole.
Bulig ko, Miss.
What's your answer again?
Okay.
explain to me why did you choose versus five?
Again, Nicole.
The answer is not the same as the given, miss. Therefore, it is
Okay,
an
the
odd
answer is not the same. Okay, so what do you think will be this function? Is it even or odd?
Neither.
odd.
It's odd. Why? Why do you think it's odd? It's an odd function.
Dili man sila same sa gihatag nga equation.
Okay, they are not the same with the original equation. So if you're going to check if it is an odd function, so make sure it is per term. So exactly the opposite sign per term. So as you can see, the first term in our original is positive, and then on our answer, it's negative. So it's an odd, but it's not yet done. So you need to check per term. Okay, so now for the second term, it's negative, and then on its answer, it's positive. So silang duha. So the two terms are opposite signs. So therefore, it is an odd function. Okay, very good. But there are instances, class, that yes, opposite siya sa first term, but the same with the second term. And that is an example of neither an odd nor an even function. Let's say, for example, the result here. So assuming the result here is negative x cubed. Okay, opposite for the first term, but the same for the second term. So if the result will look like this, or if the result is like this, then the conclusion will be it's neither odd nor an even function. Okay, so we can say it is odd if opposite per term, opposite sign per term. We can say that it is even if exactly the same. Okay, questions?
None, miss.
None so far? Okay. Now let's have another example. Okay, I have here g of x is equals to x raised to the fourth power minus 2x squared. Okay, so try to solve there. Okay, hopefully naamoy mga papers din ha. Okay. Or you can use your notebooks. Okay, try to solve this one. Again, in identifying if it is even or odd, all you have to do is make your x negative. So done? I'll be giving you 1 minute. Okay, done? Okay. What function is this? Is it even, odd, or neither? And I have... Okay, let's call another student. And I have drains. Drains, can you hear me?
Yes, miss. Miss.
Okay. So what function is this? It's okay.
Even, miss, even.
Done solving?
Oh, mana, miss, bagora.
Okay. What function is this?
Even function, miss.
Okay, why it's an even function?
Ang... Pag pareha man.
Okay, so the result is exactly the same with the original equation. Okay, very good, Drains. Okay, so again, all you have to do is make your x negative. So you will have negative x raised to the fourth power minus 2 times negative x squared. Okay, and then we're going to simplify this. The result is x raised to the fourth power minus 2x squared. So as you can see, our answer is exactly the same with our original. Therefore, it is an even function. Okay, questions?
None.
None. Okay, so another example, since you don't have questions. Okay, try to solve h of x equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. Yes, pwede ra. Ecclesiastes.
No.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
Recall taron na jud oy. Kay Nil Sulamo ba?
Ecclesiastes ra ha.
Kay Nil Sulamo eh.
For the other three sections, dili mo leave.
Ako, Miss.
Okay, so done solving.
Bye, Miss. Bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss. Good morning.
Okay,
Hello din. Bye. Bye.
done solving.
Ako, Miss B. Ace Castillion.
Okay, let's give chance to others Ace. Okay, can I have
Ramirez.
English song? Are you done, Carrie?
Thank you so much, Genesis. And next week, I'll be expecting a chapter 3. It's what we have.
Miss. Ay, wait. Madungo ba ko, miss?
What function is this? Yes.
Neither even or odd.
Okay, why?
Kaya na-change ang value sa positive 2x, miss, na imong negative 2x.
Okay, how about the first term?
Neither.
Hello, Carrie? Yes, Carrie.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try to solve this one, okay? And try to compare your answers, okay? So we have here, okay, we need to make our x negative. So we will be having h of negative x is equals to negative x squared plus 2 times negative x plus 1. Okay, simplify. So quantity of negative x squared, the result is, what is negative times negative? Grade 11.
Positive.
Positive.
So you will have
Positive.
x squared. Okay, next. Positive 2 times negative x.
Negative 2x, Miss. Negative 2x.
The answer.
Negative
Yes,
2x.
DJ.
Negative 2x, Miss.
Very good. Negative 2x. And then, just copy your constant, positive 1. Okay. And then, compare your answer with the original equation. Okay. So, as you can see, first term. Okay. What's our first term? We have
X squared, miss.
x squared. Okay, so they are exactly the same. But look at our middle term or second term. Okay, the original it's positive. But on our answer it's
Right hand side.
okay, yes. It's negative. Okay, and then for our last term, okay, look at our last term.
Parehas, Miss. Parehas.
We have, okay, so they are the same. Now, as you can see, first term, it's even. For the second term, it's odd. And then for the last term, balik na siya ka-even. Okay, what do you think is this? What kind of function?
Neither
The answer ni
odd or
Carrie kanina?
neither
Odd or
Neither or
Either odd,
Okay,
negative,
very
even.
good.
Either odd,
So,
miss. Either
okay, it's neither an even nor an odd function. Or put it this way, neither an odd nor an even function. Okay,
Yes.
questions?
none,
None
miss.
so
None.
far.
Questions? None so
None
far.
so far.
Easy ran no?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
May one
Parehas
half.
sa class.
May one half, miss.
May one
Zero
half.
pa na, miss.
Wala pa 1/2.
O same with 1/2. Say variable x na gyud inyong i-negative. And then just compare the signs of your original and answer, original equation and your answer. So if the same, it's even. If not, so odd. Okay? Yes, Kier. Nag-annotate si Kier. Okay, there are questions, Kier?
None, miss. None.
And so far, how about the others? The questions?
Na-chat yun na po, miss. Ano siya? Siya
None.
na daw.
Wala, miss. Wala, miss.
None, miss.
Tanong.
None, miss. So far.
Okay, no.
None so far.
Okay, none so far. No questions at all. Okay, so since you don't have questions, I'll be giving you a book activity. So hopefully you have your books there. Okay, so for your book activity, oh, by the way, this is the graph of an even function. Again, it is symmetric with respect to the y-axis. And for the odd function, okay, it's symmetric with respect to the origin. Okay, so again, for your book activity, you will be answering warm-up practice. That is on page 79. Answer numbers 1, 2, 5, and 6 only in a one whole yellow paper. Okay, again, for your book activity, you will be answering warm-up practice, page 79, numbers 1, 2, 5, and 6 only. Okay, where to write your book activities? Answer.
All yellow paper.
Yellow paper.
Okay, very good. And a one whole yellow paper. Okay, so you will pass that one in the next meeting.
Okay.
Yes, Ashley, you're raising your hand.
Kanang naman ni class 79 miss na A, B, C, D miss paasa ang
Again,
Sorry,
and again,
sir.
Ashley.
like kanang sa kanina.
Letter C. Sorry,
Okay.
letter C.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, so letter C only. So you're going to determine algebraically whether each function is even, odd, or neither. Okay, so show your solutions, grade 11. Okay, questions?
None, miss.
None, miss.
None, miss.
None, miss.
Okay, so
None, miss. None.
since it's almost time, so for the next subtopic that would be discussed next meeting na lang, okay?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Kizea. What's your question, Kizea?
Wala ka miss dapat
Yung question dahil nung si Ace. Kizea?
Na-chat siya na ako, miss.
Wala
Ano siya?
daw, miss.
Na, miss. Na-chat siya na ako. Pero maulaw daw siya.
Yes.